kind of holds down the fort in the backfield.
Oh,
we'll see if they continue that strategy. And Rizzo, of course, he's going to nail that one and send it home. 1-0, an early start here for G2.
And you see Com hitting that ball with the underside of his car. And that's one thing that you have seen from version 1 before, Turtle. Base.
Huge. That demo was massive. That ball was rolling across. Rizzo had barely any boost in net. If the shot comes on, he's not going to get a save. Rizzo did find a touch here, but it wasn't enough because we had the follow-up from Gimmick.
And Torment, he was bullying that ball through. Gimmick finishing things off has been really better than what we've seen G2 able to put together.
Oh,
but now G2, you have JNaps coming out from the back, and that's exactly what JNaps does best.
And he did it by himself. Where's the backboard defense? Com jumped up for that instead of opting to go on the backboard and get a bet.
So all three players from version 1 taking a whack at that one, weren't able to get the stop.
It's a go for the midfield pass with all that space. That's exactly how Envy had managed to dismantle the version 1 defense. But you know what else dismantles the defense? Chicago with space in the air, a solo air dribble. You love to see it.
Oh, Chicago getting behind that ball, pushing it. Gimmick thought that he might be able. I think this game was a story of missed opportunities, really on both ends. Chicago trying to find the corner. He didn't get it, so it's going to give one last chance for version 1 that they can get their feet back under him. Gimmick, that one, he placed perfectly. Saw the defender on the far side of the net, put it on the other side.
Well, and the question is, where was that rotation? JNaps needed to get a touch in, and then Chicago's coming back from being a bit aggressive.
Who gets blocked by Rizzo. This might bounce straight down. It does, but Gimmick.
Good touch.
Gimmick couldn't get it clear enough out to the corner. The straight down bounce ended up doing him in.
Oh, and look at how awkward this is for Gimmick. He had enough boost, but couldn't read that bounce. And then you see Torment was predicting a better hit from Gimmick, cheated out.
And now JNaps gonna have to play defense, and he does it wonderfully.
Wow. That is the JNaps we love to see. The pass out to Rizzo, who swipes across. Nice little doink, and he finds the back of the net. Look at this accuracy. What?
Torment, he was
making it slow here. Small decisions like that are what lead to clutch plays and allow G2 space to work with. You think every single time you see version 1 get some momentum and keep pressure on, you're going to see a goal. Finally, we do see the G2 defense break down. Version 1 have cracked the armor.
Yeah, that seemed like a long time coming. They scored one in game 1. Now getting another one. JNaps, light touch, follows up, demo from Rizzo. JNaps trying to pass it out. He does to Chicago. What a pass from JNaps.
We don't see him on offense too much this series, but when we do, he's pulling off plays like this. He had 10 boost when he was going for the double tap. So efficient with it is exactly what he's looking for, to go out and keep him still alive. In the series, in the demo, this has got to go in. Of course it does. Gimmick, the follow-up, and they stay alive in this series.
Chicago didn't hit it downfield enough, and this was not an easy shot either. Gimmick has to get to that ball before it rolls up those, connecting for a stellar play.
Oh, that's got to be an open one for Rizzo. The 1v1, but it's denied. Gimmick, what a dunk. You slapped Rizzo right in the face in midfield, and it goes in as well.
We've all been there. You know, you're trying to fake out the attacker, making them think that you're going to flick it.
Aggressive as the last man back. Torment, his teammate who was last back, just got bumped. Here's another one for Torment, who's going to drop it in. The pressure from version 1 has been relentless the past minute.
And you see Chicago got a piece of it, but Gimmick, so fearless. He's up there getting every touch, and sometimes
to get the save, they're not going to come back in this game, and they're trying to stop version 1 from getting a reverse sweep in a best of
pass off the ceiling. JNaps up to Chicago. Com trying to get in the way. Chicago looking for the bump on Com. Com dodges it, but it doesn't matter. JNaps weaves it around him. G2 with an early goal.
And I love this touch from Rizzo. Com still had a chance to possibly find a save because Rizzo's only spot would have been that top corner. And offense so well and keeping them alive. This version 1 offense, without those touches from Gimmick, it seems like they would never get on offense. And when they do push forward, Gimmick gets a bump and is putting in work.
Oh, that was Head-on collision.
Oh
No chance. Chicago getting manhandled. Pressing. Calm with the pop. JNAPS is going to leave it for Rizzo. Rizzo shot. Top shelf. A beautiful leave here from JNAPS.
Oh, you can see Calm is freaking out as well. With that touch into the midfield, he thought somebody was going to be on the backboard from his own team. Wanted to set up a counterattack play.
Rizzo hits that shot, and the placement finally there. But now on the goal line.
Oh, not the best
Now
touch.
on crossbar, down it's bouncing. The block. Gimmick will score it. Never giving up on the play. He ties it for Version 1.
He is an absolute nuisance on the pitch right now. He doesn't go away. Nobody rotates from his own.
JNAPS upfield. Calm will turn. Off the ceiling. Torment
Shot
up.
from Torment.
Going for the shot. Far post. Torment. Far post. A clutch shot. 2 seconds shy of the 8-minute mark. Version 1 are sending it to Game 7.
And this is what you can expect from Torment. To any counterattack, but he was able to relieve all this pressure. Things looking solid from Version 1, but they are stuck in their own half. Chicago, he finishes it off. JNAPS sniped him on the other side.
And you saw Calm sitting on the corner, trying to get the boost. He was forced to jump from Chicago when he had nothing. Taking his time, going into the air, stopped by Rizzo. Final chance, Torment to the corner.
To the midfield.
To Gimmick. Gimmick can't keep it in the air.